Right now, me and my coworkers are going through pure hell. Renosol City in Selma, Alabama makes foam for Lear and Hyundai. Many of my coworkers, they have breathing problems, asthma, bronchitis. They just have a constant cough, and they're coughing like they're trying to cough up something, but just cough, 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 continuous cough all the time.
I constantly have a cough I can't get rid of. Excuse me. I can't get rid of. Even if I get too hot or if it's too cold.
Never miss a day. Never been late. Then you get sick. They don't been. It's just hard.
TDI is isocyanate, and it's a chemical used to make the car seat cushions. Everybody that walks in and out of that plant is exposed.
I've personally gone to the doctor with one of my coworkers. The doctor told him that he needed to have the sinus surgery.
When I left for surgery, they took points and they took all my vacation days. All that has gone to waste. So when I get back to work, all I can do is work. If they wanted me to stay over, I can't refuse. If I refuse, that's a termination, even if I'm sick.
I'm on inhalers, nasal spray, Singler, numerous of things. Medicine runs me about like almost $200 a month now. Sometimes you have to decide whether you're going to pay a bill or buy some medicine.
Ventilation system, poor. If you're making foam and dust particles and all in the air and it's not getting sucked out of the building, where is it there to go but inside your body?
I had a cough. It went to the point, it only happened once where I did have to go to the emergency room, that it literally cut my air off. If I hadn't got there, I probably would have died.
When going to the doctor, I either use my vacation time or either I gonna have to take off on my time, not the company. The company is not supporting me in that.
Well, the TDI loan back in May was constantly going off all the time, and they was telling us that it wasn't any TDI in the air, but OSHA has been out, but they're telling the workers, continue to tell the workers that the air is fine. And OSHA was recently in there, they put them out the building, so they had to get a warrant to go back in the building.
Management will tell you, OSHA keep it on coming in here. It doesn't look good for us. Clean up, clean up, clean up. And you wouldn't have to worry about OSHA.
If the air is safe, why would you not let OSHA in? If you have something to hide, you're not going to let them in. But if it's safe like you said it is, just volunteer, let them in when they want to come in and test the air.
If Renosol had enclosed the robot where that the fumes would not be exposed to us, I would not have gotten sick.
We had got in touch with a doctor at Yale University, and she said, draw your blood and test the blood and see have you been exposed to TDI. The antibodies would be left in your blood, or if the antibodies, it would leave a marker in your blood saying that you have been exposed.
And I tested positive. If they had put us in gloves earlier, instead of us touching the foam with our bare hands, we would not have been exposed to the TDI.
The majority of the people in the plant suffering from the same thing. And once they leave work, they're not affiliated with each other outside of work, so the only thing that they have in common is the job.
They're trying to figure out what did you do so bad for people to sit down really and they treat you like that. When all you want to do is just make an honest living. And you have to go through so much just to do it.
I think the workers at Renosol City really needs a union. They moved Kimberly King, Denise Barnett, and myself away from the other workers. And because we were the only three that spoke to news reporters and the local news about the health and safety issue that was going on at the job at Renosol City. But they said they was moving us for our health, but if you was moving us for our health, why not move the other workers? They're in the same predicament that we're in.
When you're speaking up for what's right, they make you feel like you the bad person. They do no wrong, and you just lying.
When I first started working in Renosol, everything was fine. Everything was good, you know. That's when we had a manager named David Ash. After David Ash passed, for some apparent reason why, everything took a turn. We started having TDI, the TDI alarm started going off just about every day. The worship, it changed. The respect, it got worse. It turned out to be no respect at all. The hours changed and all that. At one point in time, we was doing sometimes 4, maybe 5 days a week. We wasn't doing over 40. But after a while, that changed. We started working 5 days a week, 12 hours. Sometimes it'd be 6, maybe 7. Now, they have it so that the overtime has to be mandatory. And just as this week, we work 7 days. So it's no rest.
My daughter has a doctor's appointment. I can't take her to the appointment. I have to get someone to take her to, because you know we're on a point system. So I had to make the choice, do I want to give them points or take my daughter to the doctor? So I don't want to give them points because, you know, when your points get down, you're going to be fired. So I have to pay someone else to take my daughter to the doctor. Because it's not only about me and the actual workers that are there now. No, you're going to have workers that's come behind us. They deserve a good job. They deserve to work in a safe place with their health not taken away from them. It's a fight, but I'm in it for the end, for the long haul. I'm not going to give up.
I'm hoping that we can get this thing sorted out and get the employees to come together and make a change at Renosol. That's the future which I see. But once I leave, I sit down where I want it to be, that the people come behind me have a better workplace.